So Frozen movies, right? So I can definitely talk about Frozen 3. That's coming out.
Hell no.
That's what this is, Frozen movies, or?
Yeah, due to the cold temperatures outside.
I know.
It would be appropriate.
It took me forever to try to... Oh, and also beat The Last of Us.
In the shot.
Nice in person.
This is plenty. My knee is literally touching you.
It makes it more intimate.
Now, kids. Wait until afterward.
Yeah. This makes it more personal.
It is a wide shot. We're still on camera. My knee is already touching your knee. Can I please be comfortable?
My knee's touching his, too.
There you go. There's your intimacy. There's your intimacy.
Okay. Just like to keep this shot.
I always gotta be so picky.
I like to keep the shot tight.
all picky.
I like to keep the shot tight.
Ryan, get over it.
Yeah. Whatever you said.
Start the podcast.
And we rolling.
We've been rolling. I hope you put some of this in the bloopers.
No.
Because it was pretty funny.
I think he's got a hole in his balloon.
I gotta ask a question. Do you plan this out or do you just do random shit?
Ice, baby.
Okay, he planned it.
Ice, baby. Real talk after dark. We will keep it alive. I screwed it all up. I try to do something cool and fun, and I always mess it up, especially whenever I try to do it Eminem style, whenever I freestyle it. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Real talk after dark. We'll keep it real about life film. You all know what's up. I thought I'd keep it a little special tonight. Anybody in the Midwest area at least it got a little nipply chilly tonight.
Ridiculous, man.
Really chilly
So
tonight.
fast, too. It was so nice yesterday.
Yeah. Well, Chicago's getting dumped with a bunch of snow.
That don't surprise me.
Like over a foot in some areas, they were saying.
Since they're so far up.
Yeah.
I just saw the weather thing about them getting hit by so much snow up there.
That does not surprise me.
It's gonna be a movie I got on my list. We'll talk about later. It's gonna be like The Day After Tomorrow.
My
by
favorite.
tomorrow. But yeah, I just figured with it being just a little chilly, a little cold, a little ice, if you will, Mr. Freestyle, because I was supposed to play Mr. Freeze. So come on, guys, chill. We're gonna have the ice. We're gonna have an ice time.
My ice melted. I was going to make a joke.
Just throwing some Schwarzenegger ice puns. As you all see, you probably got them right here behind you. Right next to you, right there.
I thought I was feeling cold.
Yeah. To your left. Right there. There he is. See him? The poster.
Well, he's staring right at my butt. Cut it out, man. Wow.
It's gonna give you some cold chills, man. But we're gonna just talk snowy, cold, icy movies. Just anything to deal with like the temperature or anything like that. Obviously, as I brought up, maybe we can just dive into it. Since I brought up The Day After Tomorrow, maybe we can bring up The Day After Tomorrow.
I've never watched it.
Oh my goodness. You've never watched that?
The Day After Tomorrow?
I have never seen it.
Roland Emmerich, who did Independence Day.
I've never seen it.
That's my favorite.
I hear it's a fantastic movie. I just haven't watched it. Well, you're also in love with him, so I guess maybe you should have shown it to me by now. How many years have we been together, Ryan?
I don't know, but it's literally right there, right behind you. Grab it. Grab that bitch. Right there. Yeah. Day After Tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that, baby. The director of the Independence Day. I remember seeing this movie in the theater, and to be honest with you, it's probably.
I think someone I got with the 3D effect of the
I have a Cabin in the Woods one like that.
Yeah, no, The Day After Tomorrow is a fantastic film. It was really good. I mean, I guess me and Bill will know a little bit more about it than you, unfortunately, but we won't spoil it.
Yeah, as long as you don't spoil
it. For you.
That's probably why I've never really watched it. I'm not into like super weather movies.
You should be like,
I like all those anything disaster movies. Kind of I like that.
And Roland Emmerich does a really good job with those.
Yeah.
And Day After Tomorrow was a really good movie.
I'm definitely down to give it a shot. I've heard it's a good movie.
Yeah, because it deals with a lot. Because at first, it starts off with the flood and all that stuff, but then it gets so darn cold that it eventually freezes, and obviously it snows and stuff
and the
like
freeze
that.
Kind of like catching up. You can just see it moving.
Yeah, and obviously,
no, it looks like a small animal bit you. I was just making sure it wasn't a bite. I was just like, what is going on? It just looked like a bite.
Probably a blemish. Okay. Or a shave cut.
I was just making sure you weren't attacked by a small child or something.
Or a hickey, but not.
A hickey.
What?
Oh, you're in trouble now, bud.
You brought it up, so I just repeated them.
Let's get talking about this movie.
But Day After Tomorrow was a really good movie. Who's the other girl that's in that? Isn't that she's very well known. I think she played Bulma in the crappy Dragon Ball movie. And she's also in Shameless.
I've never watched it.
And she's also in Shameless.
I've never watched Shameless either.
So quick.
That's a shame.
I hear it's a good show.
That's shameless.
Yeah, I hear it's a good show, but I just don't think it'd be up my alley.
I heard it's good too. That's another thing. I've never watched it either.
Yeah, I'm honest.
Emmy Rossum.
Okay.
Emmy Rossum.
Who?
Emmy Rossum.
Name doesn't.
She was the girl in this that Jake Gyllenhaal had a crush on and stuff. But yeah, no, Bulma was my favorite in DBZ. I maybe had a little crush on her in that movie.
Dennis Quaid. I'm a big Dennis Quaid fan.
This is the best thing out of the Dragon Ball movie. Yes, no, Day After Tomorrow, fantastic movie.
I don't know why I thought Tom Cruise was in this, and that's why I never watched it. I don't know why, but yeah.
Does Tom Cruise star in anything that has day or tomorrow in it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Because most of them are Mission
I literally
Impossible.
just got done saying I don't know why I thought Tom Cruise was in it, but I did. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have zero reason to think that.
Well, that is a very good movie.
Okay.
A very good movie. I want to move on to Frozen, but not that Frozen. Not
Let
Disney
it go.
Frozen. Hey, no,
Let it go.
not Disney. Guess what? This Frozen came first because that Frozen came in 2013. I think this Frozen was 2010.
I think you're right.
This Frozen came first. Have you ever seen Frozen?
Probably, but I don't remember. There's so many movies out right now where things freezing over. Like you can look out there and find like a dozen movies like Ice Apocalypse and all kinds of different. Well,
it's literally about three friends who go on a ski slope and they're gonna go skiing. But they end up getting stuck.
And it stopped, and there's wolves down at the bottom.
I
did say,
that's the Frozen we're talking about.
That was good. That was
so good.
Such a good movie.
I actually only watched it for like the first time, actually not too long ago, just maybe within the last 5 years.
I showed you that for the first time.
You did. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you've shown it to me, and I think it was within the last 5 years that you showed it to me.
Well, it just sounded like I was excluded from that story, so I was like, hey.
Well, no, I mean,
I loved I forget the kid's name in it. It's not but he was Airbud in the Airbud movies.
I remember Airbud, yeah.
Airbud movies, remember the Airbud movies?
I never really liked those movies.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, it was that kid growing up. I think his name was like Kevin Zeger or something like that. I don't know. But he's grown up obviously now, and then it's him and his girlfriend and his best friend. They're stuck on the ski lift. And man, could you guys imagine?
And they're freezing. It's just freezing cold.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just being there and then just...
You're going to die either way.
Yeah.
You may as well die trying.
Yeah, you freeze up there, you go down there where the wolves are and get eaten.
Yeah. You may as well die trying.
Yeah.
And whenever he did that, when he made that first drop, dude.
His legs snapping.
Well, because he thought he was going to go through the snow.
Which I've mentioned before in here. That's the one thing that gets me. I can watch all the War of the World. If you get a broken bone, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was hoping for, that soft snow.
He was trying,
but it was frozen. But, I mean, why was he trying to jump down there in the middle of the night? It would have been colder anyway. I would have waited till the daytime.
You should have waited till the daytime.
They might have thought that they were going to freeze to death, that they might not have made it through the night.
I think that it was a couple of days in. They'd already been up there for like 3 days.
Right, and I don't think they could have made another night,
they were like,
without freezing to death.
F this.
That movie was tense, man.
It was. It was for something just as simple as that, you know.
I'm surprised it didn't get bigger than what it did.
That's why it took me so long to even watch it. I never saw anything
really
for it.
Advertise anything or since. You never really hear anything about it.
Yeah, it was
a good movie.
I love that. Did you guys ever see that one with Josh Peck? I think it's called ATM.
I loved it.
ATM?
You haven't seen ATM?
Where he's trapped
eerie.
Basically like in an ATM box.
So these friends all are going out and they decide that they're going to stop at an ATM and get out some more money to continue to.
I think it's a cold atmosphere.
Yeah, it's cold. I'm pretty sure it is cold.
Might not be snowy.
There's no snow. But anyways, they go into this ATM building. It's like a building shelter area with an ATM in it. And while they're in there, this guy is on the outside and he just starts terrorizing them. It is so good.
That sounds cool.
It is so good. It was actually, I think, one of Josh Peck's first thing outside of Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
I don't know. I mean, it was like definitely like one of his like bigger roles.
And that's the full name. Maybe that's ATM, right?
Yeah, it's just ATM.
Yeah.
ATM.
Yeah, it's one of those one location type movies.
That's done very well. Yeah. Very well.
And it's literally because he was going in to do a transaction in one of those little boxes. And I mean, it's not like it's tiny or nothing. It's like maybe like what? I mean,
I would probably say it's about the same size, if not just slightly bigger than the media room over here. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's like just a little square room.
Yeah. It's like a 10 by 10 space.
Little box area.
But
walk in.
But the glass.
But it's all glass.
So you can see.
It's all glass, so you can see everything. It's good. It is good.
It is good. That's a good one.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of that recent movie Locked, where the guy's in his. He took that car. He was going to steal it, and he gets inside and it locks up. And
and it's got that. What's his name from Who Plays Pennywise? Is it Bill?
Oh, Bill Skarsgård?
Yes, he's in it.
And who's the guy that keeps calling? Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is the caller.
And he said, "You're going to do what I say."
It's so good.
And
so kind of like phone booth, but in a car.
Yeah.
And he takes over the car from remotely. And this guy's trapped inside the car, and he puts him through all kinds of because he's going to steal his car.
He can turn on the AC or the heat.
Wow!
And he told him, he said, "You stole my car. This is that's So that's his punishment for trying to steal his car."
Wow!
So it was good. It was tense.
I was really looking forward to that when I saw the trailer.
Yeah, it was good.
I like Bill Skarsgård, and Anthony Hopkins is just
I mean, you do eventually get to see him, but it's like later at the end. But it's mostly this voice.
Oh, his voice is iconic.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You can't get.
No.
I just saw Bill Skarsgård in another movie just recently, like within the last couple of days. But I've been watching so much I can't remember which one it was.
Maybe Barbarian.
No, it was a newer movie. I thought.
He recently was in The Crow.
Well, I saw that, but that's not the one I was thinking of. Yeah,
I can't remember. I can't remember. Was trying to think, but was 30 Days of Night like the first time?
I love 30 Days of Night.
Was that the first time that we've ever dealt with that type of situation in the snow?
Yes.
Because that was pretty dope.
That was amazing. That was so smart.
Have you seen that one with Josh Hartnett?
Yeah, I did.
The most
so good
terrifying moment
I was impressed.
Is when he goes, God, no God.
Ooh. Yeah, that's spooky. That is spooky.
Yeah.
Man. And I'll be the first to admit I'm a very big Josh Hartnett fan. He is definitely my heartthrob from like.
I mean, Josh Hartnett was the thing back then because I remember, right away he was doing H2O and The Faculty back to back. Technically, The Faculty was his first movie role, and then he got H2O, but H2O came out first. That's why he got the introducing Josh Hartnett in that one because that movie introduces him to the audience.
He's the only reason I watch Black Hawk Down because I wouldn't typically watch war movies.
And I saw that. That was good too. I like that. I
love Josh Hartnett.
Was he in, Bill Skarsgård, was he in the series Castle Rock?
He was in Hemlock Grove on Netflix. Okay. I've never seen
that, but I just watched the first season of Castle Rock.
I'm honestly not sure. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I don't even know what it is, so I honestly don't know.
Castle Rock was a series based around Stephen King characters, and because a lot of his books and stories take place in either Derry, Castle Rock.
Sure.
Like It was in Derry.
Sure.
And I know they've got It. The Welcome to Derry is out now. I'm going to wait until it's run and then watch them all back to back. I'm going to wait. But Castle Rock, it's over now. There's only 2 seasons. First season, like I said, wasn't that good. But the second season is focused. It's a different storyline altogether. Okay. And it deals with Annie Wilkes, from Misery.
Okay.
That's her background. So
I might have to check that out. What is it called?
It's called Castle Rock.
Castle Rock. I need to add that to my watch list.
It's on Hulu.
Excuse me.
It's on Hulu through Disney.
So Disney, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to open up Disney.
Yeah. The first season is really confusing.
This one.
It's good, but it's also very confusing. The first season.
What is it?
Just Castle Rock.
Okay.
And but it's all Stephen King. Like there's little Easter eggs throughout it. Like where it reminds you of other Stephen King stories because a lot of his stories take place in Derry. Mm-hmm. Or in Castle Rock. In this case, Castle Rock. But they mention the surrounding towns like Derry and everything, where things also happen.
Gotcha. That's interesting. Did not know that.
Some of Stephen King's short stories ended up on Tales from the Dark Side. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've got all the Tales from the Dark Side.
The one episode in particular that I can think of at the top of my head is with the cat that terrorizes the old family, the really rich old family. I don't know if you remember the episode, but the reason I remember it so vividly, not only did I read the short story, but also there's a part where the end it shows the cat climbing out of the old guy's mouth, and it's
that wasn't called Cat's Eye, was it?
I don't remember what it was called.
There's a Stephen King book called Cat's Eye.
There is a Stephen King book called Cat's Eye, but it's not the same thing. This is a short. No, I believe this short story is in. I want to say Skeleton Crew.
I've got that book, so I'm sure I read it.
I'm gonna look into it, but I'm pretty sure it's Skeleton Crew because I know it's an older one.
Cats in the cradle,
and then the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon.
Yeah, you said that, and I was like, it made me think of that.
I love that song.
What one of the most recent movies I guess that dealt with something frozen was Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
Was that last year though?
Yeah, well, I think that's why I say it was recent. Because you can see that ice coming, and like there's people on the beach. And they got up run and everything just freezes them instantly. Because the cold comes in. And
we still haven't.
We still need to see it.
Yeah. You haven't seen
We still haven't watched it, no.
Well, that's even in the trailer, though, where the ice, because that's why it's called Frozen Empire.
Sure, yeah.
Everything just freezes up, freezing. And you can watch this ice just forming everywhere instantly, and it's coming across the ocean onto this beach, and these people are getting up and running, and they're freezing in their tracks where the ice hits them.
Yeah.
It looks cold.
We still need to see it.
Something right out of Mr. Freeze's playbook.
Does Violent Night count as a snow movie? Because they do spend a lot of time out in the snow.
I mean, yeah.
That was a good one. Have you seen Violent Night?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
They just wrapped on a sequel.
They wrapped?
Yeah.
Ooh.
They already filmed it. I believe it's next Christmas.
David Harbour back?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yes.
I'm trying to remember because I saw Violent Night. Did the Santa Claus end up being the hero where the guy is dressed like Santa that goes after the real bad guys in there? Or?
Yeah. So Santa Claus comes in and he finds out that there's bad guys. So he decides to basically save this family, mostly for the daughter.
Right.
And at the end, he ends up being he does end up triumphing over the bad guy. It's so good.
I remember
it's
that.
so good.
That was good. Yeah.
I love the way he took him out.
He just wanted to drop off the presents and roll out.
Yeah.
No.
I loved the way that he took out the bad guy, just sucking him through the chimney.
Oh, yeah. The movie was so good.
It was so good.
One of the memorable episodes of Twilight Zone, and I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it starts off this woman, they're in this apartment, and they're just sweltering. It's just so hot, and they're sweating, and they had to ration the water. And she's looking out, and the sun is getting closer and closer. And on the news, they're saying that, you know, the Earth is in its final days. The sun is approaching the Earth.
Oh,
and
shit.
So there'll be no life. So these people trying to survive in this extreme heat. And all of a sudden, her eyes close, and you think it's gone. And all of a sudden, she opens up her eyes, and it's just she's been hallucinating everything. What's actually happening is that the world is freezing, the sun is going away, and everything is turning to ice. And so where you thought they were going to die from heat,
they're
end up
actually going to die
from an ice age because the sun is moving away and everything is just freezing around them. But in her delirium, she thinks it's heat, it's hot, but it's actually they're freezing to death.
They say that once you start getting to that point to where you're so cold, you end up getting hot and you start removing your clothes. That's what kills you, is removing your clothes because your body thinks it's hot.
Did you ever see that episode?
No, I never watched the Twilight Zone.
It was good. It always stuck with me because the whole thing, you're thinking, oh, it's the heat. You know, they're dying of this heat. And then you find out when she actually wakes up that it's not the heat at all. They're freezing to death. It was good.
Yeah. I mostly watched Tales from the Crypt and Tales from the Dark Side growing up.
Or
I've got all of those. Yeah.
Or what was the Nickelodeon special? What was the Nickelodeon, like, Alone in the Dark?
Oh, yeah. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I watched all of that too.
Yeah.
That had a crazy ending. I've seen every single episode.
Oh, yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
It had a crazy ending. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of other cold, freezing movies.
Honestly, I got a slew of them, but they're all Christmas movies.
So all the ice movies I could think of, some of them I haven't seen yet, but if you're going through the channel guide and you're looking at all these movies that's available, they must have 5, 6, 7 in a row of the Earth freezing over.
Oh my God.
You know, and they're all put out by like Sci-Fi or what's the other that puts out a lot of the real cheap, B movies.
I forget.
It's just like they work with Sci-Fi. It's like a Sci-Fi thing.
I was gonna say,
but
Sci-Fi.
There's a whole bunch of those out there. Like I think one was Icepocalypse or and they all come up with these different names that has to do with freezing and ice and snow.
Yeah. Sure.
So. Well, what about 8 Below? Have you guys seen that one? 8 Below with Paul Walker.
No.
And the Wolves.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
It's an older movie.
After a while, they start running together, but...
Yeah. You guys never seen 8 Below?
I've never seen 8 Below. What's it about, bro? Talk about it, bitch.
It's been a while since I've seen it. So
you can't even tell me about it.
Yeah, no. Well, I figured somebody was going to know about it. So I was like, it's on the list, but I guess
Let me
not.
see your list.
I guess not. Let me just give it a little...
Okay. Let me see your list. What you got over here?
Why did you take that from me?
Oh, you got some good ones on here. Why aren't we talking about The Grey or The Revenant yet?
Don't thrown 2 out at once.
Although we can talk about Misery.
Yeah, what about Misery?
I liked it.
Snowy.
It was.
Snowy.
Yeah. Well, that's how it all starts out. It's too fucking snowy, so he crashes his car.
Yeah. I was Paul Sheldon in the play version of
Were you?
Misery, yeah.
That's cool.
I was in Misery, and it was just a 2-person show. Me and the girl playing Stephanie Rhines. She played Annie Wilkes. Mm-hmm. And we had to even go through the thing. You know, like in the book... Well, in the movie, that came out, he was hobbled. He was hobbled with a sledgehammer. But in the book and in the play, she chops off his leg with an axe and cauterizes together.
Yeah. Did you know that she actually chops his legs off? Like he actually chops his shit up.
Yeah.
In the book.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that in the.
Why did they do that in the movie?
She came up. We
dark, bro.
We had a bed. We had the bed there, and we had drilled a hole in the bed around with the sheets. Ooh. And what would happen? I'd be laying there on the bed, and my leg was down there, so all you could see is my knee with the sheets around. So it looks like I've got one leg,
right?
And we got a fake leg to put underneath it.
Okay.
And it was a black box theater, so we were close to the audience, so we used the real axe. Yeah. And she's dragging this axe across the floor. Because we wanted to hear that sound of it dragging across the floor in the dark coming out toward me. And she brings up that axe and she brings it down. And it would have been perfect. The blade hit the fake leg and the blade went like that. But the problem is the hardwood of the handle came down, cracked against the bone of this leg. I started screaming. I thought she broke my bone. And I started screaming. And the director's in the front row. She goes, oh my gosh, she got him. She got him. And by this time, I'm screaming so loud, the audience is starting to stand up. Stephanie Ryan, to play Danny, she says, oh my God, did I get you? Did I get you? Oh, and by this time, this cameraman starts bringing up the lights. Oh, that's about the time that I squeezed the blood packet. And the blood goes squirting. Goes, oh my God! He pulls the lights back down, and I'm like, ah! And I'm still screaming. The audience is on their feet, and finally, I looked at her. I'm thinking, this has got to go on. So I went, and when she knew I was all right, she says, and perfect ad lib, bring it back. She said, yeah, I got you. Because Danny whoops, one minute she loves the guy, the next minute she hates him. Mm-hmm. So she said, did I get you? Did I get you? Yeah, I got you. And inside I'm thinking, and I'm going to get you too. But it hurt. But yeah, that was my experience with Misery. Scared the audience to death. The audience was on their feet. The lighting guy, when he saw the blood squirting, he brought the lights back down. And it was fun. No, it wasn't.
I probably would have had to get up for a minute and like, okay, I need a break.
Yeah, it's a intermission. That was a very interesting story, though, that you can tell.
Yeah.
That you get to tell.
That traumatized. One little kid out there was traumatized. And we told him ahead of time, this is not a show for little kids.
Right.
Sure.
And but this little kid was just traumatized, and every time Stephanie would come out, man, he'd run up and he'd hide behind somebody and just hug him, and I kept showing him, look, my leg's here. It's okay. It hurts, but it's okay. It looked like I got both legs, and she was like, I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Oh yeah,
man.
I know.
My mom introduced me real young to like horror movies. So I mean, like I've seen all of the original Stephen King movies probably before I should have.
Yeah, I mean, you can even talk, Jack Frost, either horror or the family friendly.
That was a good one.
Because they're both snow men,
Yeah.
I see memes all the time that people say that I miss being able to switch the movies at the video store.
Yeah.
Because back in the day.
And it happened a lot. I'm sure
people did that.
What they do know?
Because there was two Jack Frosts. There was the horror Jack Frost, where the serial killer becomes a snowman.
And then Michael Keaton's.
Jack Frost.
So people were pranking families and stuff by like switching out the rentals. So they would be picking up, and it'd still say Jack Frost on it. They think it's... And so they would go home thinking like, oh, we're going to watch a family-friendly Michael Keaton Jack Frost, and it's a scary one.
But you know what? Them employees should have made sure what they were sending home.
Yeah. But then, not only that, but then, like, imagine some, like, horror fan just like, oh, I can't wait to watch this Killer Snowman. Oh, tonight's friendly fit. What the fuck?
Man, I'd have been so pissed.
Because both ways is I mean, I think obviously Jack Frost, the killer one for the families, will be the worst experience for the kids and the family and all that. But I get the other experience is just hilarious because just imagine some just like punk goth, just like gore, just like, yeah, I can't wait to watch this new Jack fucking Frost movie. Pops it in. Or no, actually, I just did a DVD player sound effect. My bad. You go to. Yeah, that was the VHS right there. It was the VHS, and then all of a sudden it turns into like ding, 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 like, oh hey son, you ready to go to school? Like, it was like what the fuck? This kid goes back to the video store. He's like, hey man, I was expecting this killer clown to be killing some motherfuckers, and all this guy wanted to do was get back to his son. And
let's be honest, that movie was bad, but it was so funny that it was good.
Which one?
Jack Frost. No.
I was gonna say that movie's really
the serial killer.
I cry when I watch the Michael Keaton one.
No, that one's definitely. I've only been able to watch that one once.
Yeah, I watched it. I forget which Christmas it was as a father, but I watched it, dude, and it just made me cry even harder because I was like, man, I couldn't imagine not being there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, it just made me hurt.
Yeah, no,
what was the movie?
What was you saying about Jack Frost?
Oh, the serial killer one. That movie was so bad it was funny. It was,
that's the one.
No. It was so bad. It was funny.
They actually made 2 of those. You know that?
I never watched the second one. I never watched the second one.
Apparently, it's like a whole.
I don't know how the first one made enough money to warrant the second one.
He goes to Hawaii, and I don't know how because he's just no man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Sounds real good.
Sounds real dumb.
I forget how it works out, but it does. It happens anyway.
Did they do a movie on the Donner family, Donner Party that went up and they hiked up and it's so cold and freezing?
Yeah, they've made a movie.
Freezing to death, and they end up eating them. They did make.
Oh yeah, they've made a few.
I can't
Donner
think of
Party
what the
movies.
name of because I think I've seen them, but I can't remember the name.
People that froze on the way to Everest, or
and they had to eat them to survive.
They wasn't on the road to Everest. What happened was they were a colony, and they ended up running out of resources, and they had to turn to cannibalism to survive.
Well, the Donner Party though is somebody that actually hiked up the mountain and got stranded on the mountain.
Well, no, I think the movie, yes, but the actual events were the Donner Party was literally just people trapped in their cabin, and they ended up having to turn to cannibalism to survive.
I thought the Donner Party. I thought it's a true story.
Yeah.
But I thought it was the party that tried to hike up the mountain.
No.
That's spooky.
Okay.
Trust me, I do a lot of research on weird, obscure things. But no, they were just
queen.
I am the research queen. I was the only kid in college that loved research papers and was excited to do them. So, but no, the Donner Party was literally I can't remember now if it was they were hosting a party and then the storm got so bad that they were trapped, but they were confined. I just can't remember if it was a party amongst other people as well or just one family.
Did they do a movie version of that too? Or?
No. They've done so the Wendigo is a Indian spirit that possesses a person after they have committed cannibalism. So the movies that they have made are basically a mockery of it by stating that those that did survive the Donner Party became Wendigos. So there is a movie about hikers that get bit up by the Wendigos.
Interesting.
You're welcome for that bit of creepy knowledge, by the way.
Yes, very nice, very ice. The Gray with Liam Neeson.
That was such a good one.
I'm trying to remember The Gray. I don't remember if I've seen that one or not.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
It's been a hot mess through seeing it too. I should have recapped on that, but
you showed me that movie actually.
I just remember it.
It's just a little gray to me. I can't really.
Okay.
I forget how he gets in the situation he's in.
But yeah, he's stuck fighting for his life out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's fun. Mm-hmm. The snow, cold snow.
Yeah,
but it was very well done.
It was super well. Honestly, Liam Neeson can do no wrong in my eyes. I like Liam Neeson. I think he's
except for in Taken because he loses his daughter 3 times.
I didn't say he was a great parent. Didn't say he was a great parent. I said I liked him.
That's another reason why some movies should just be a winner.
Yeah.
Because if they keep coming after your daughter and they keep getting her, it's like, bruh, she keeps getting taken. Got taken again.
Honestly, my favorite is also kind of a Frozen type movie, Narnia. Because he plays the lion.
Yeah.
So, but that takes place in dead of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Snow Queen. I've read the books. I still have to finish the last 2, but it actually gets into a prequel of how the witch gets there. Cause she comes from a barren land and somehow a portal gets opened up and she basically comes into Narnia. And she decides that because she is the only powerful one there, she's going to take it over. But Aslan kind of stops her. But it's a really cool backstory into all of that. Yeah.
Interesting.
I've got all 3 Narnia movies, but I wish they'd do something with that.
Honestly, it would benefit them to do a show, maybe an animated show. I would watch that. I've been watching Has Been Hotel, so.
Yeah, I was really bummed out that they didn't really get to play that out.
Yeah, they did not get to do it justice. Yeah.
But they were far apart. The kids just kept getting older. It wasn't like they had the consistency like they did with Harry Potter. You know what I mean? They didn't.
Well, and it's crazy because the books are a completely different direction. It actually, the first book starts out as how the witch queen gets to Narnia. The second book is the story about the old man who's in the house that the kids go to get away from the war. And then the third book is actually going into Narnia like that. Mm-hmm. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is, I think, the third book.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. If I'm remembering correctly, because that's the order I read them in, so I'm pretty sure that's the order they come in.
I remember going to see that for the first time.
I loved Narnia.
It's so good. Yeah, Mark the Great.
Some of these Frozen movies, you know, it's good when you're sitting there watching it. You're in a warm house and yet you still feel cold.
You still feel cold. Yeah, I have to get a blanket.
You can feel the cold just watching it. You know,
very uncomfortable.
You want to know a movie that I really felt the cold in?
What?
Oh man, that was such a good one too.
With Leo DiCaprio, the one
that's one of my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio films.
Won him his first award too.
I am honestly not a very big fan of Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he's a little overrated, but The Revenant, he deserved that Oscar.
Yeah,
he deserved that Oscar.
My dad didn't like Leonardo at all, but all he saw him as was this kid. Like from Titanic, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That's all he kept seeing him as. He couldn't see him as any other character. And for the longest time, Leonardo DiCaprio looked so young that he looked like a boy trying to pretend to act like a man.
Yeah.
You know, so I didn't care for him either. But The Revenant was very real. I mean, you could see him in that part.
Yeah.
But there's some of the movies which, like, he looks too much like a kid. He looked too young to be playing the part.
Also, he didn't really talk too much because, you know, he got his throat basically ripped out by a bear.
Yeah.
So he was always just like doing Daryl grunts. Like,
That's probably why I liked it. But no, he actually did do a really good job in that movie. I think he deserved it.
He was eating. He's a vegetarian, but he was eating real meat on the set. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh, he puts too much dedication.
It was real authentic, like bison liver.
Oh shit!
They were going into that. Yeah.
So he's a vegetarian, was eating the meat anyway, huh?
Yeah, that's why whenever you see him on camera, whenever he's like chewing into it, and you see him stop, and he's like gagging and stuff. Like
that was a legitimate reaction. Mm-hmm. That's fair. But I'm trying to remember the thought that I was going to have. I'm sorry.
There's so much that happens.
There is so much that happens. Huh?
I was looking to see where the thoughts were.
I know they're not to be found.
But speaking of Leo DiCaprio connecting the dots like that, another movie that makes me always feel cold is Titanic. Man, whenever they get into that
cold water,
she'll never experience that again because she's only watched it once and never again. Because
I don't do sad movies well. I ugly cry and then I actually get physically sick because this gets clogged up and I can't breathe for, like, if I cry during a movie, that's 5 days I've committed to being miserable. So if it's a sad movie, I will watch it once. He has lied to me to get me to watch a sad movie.
It's such a good movie though.
Don't watch Soul on Fire then.
Noted.
Because that one, did you see it?
Well, you're watching it alone.
I loved that movie. I loved it. I mean, 1 minute you're laughing, the next minute you're crying.
I can't do it.
And it's also based on a true story. And William Macy played Jack Buck and did such an excellent job of playing Jack Buck in this movie. And Jack Buck really was a big part of this kid's life. You know?
Well, you said that was the one that was shot in St. Louis?
Yeah, shot in St. Louis.
That's amazing.
There's actually a friend of mine that you could see in the film, Tim Wisseman, and I hope I said his last name right, Tim Wisseman, but he's sitting at one of the tables during one of the scenes, and he's very prominently shown sitting at a table. But it was all filmed in St. Louis. You get to see Keener Plaza, the old courthouse. I could see the building that I used to work.
That's cool.
It's in there.
Nice.
But it's all in St. Louis, the Arch. But it's a true story, but it is so good. But like I said, it's one of those things you're laughing 1 minute, crying the next, you know?
He wanted me to watch Bridge to Terabithia. And I asked him about it. I said, "Oh, okay. What kind of movie is it?" And he's like, "Oh, it's about these kids that they get real close and they just have this imagination, and it's a movie about their journey." And I was like, "Oh, is it kind of like Spiderwick Chronicles, where the things that they see are actually real?" And he goes, "No, it's just their imagination." So I was like, "Oh, okay. So I'll watch it." When it happens. When the moment happens, I just remember watching it and then turning to him. And he's just looking at the TV like this. Just, I'm not going to look at her. I know she's looking at me. I'm not going to look at her.
You're a bad boy.
Oh, he has not heard the end of it. And it's been many years now.
Yeah, she still hasn't seen it since.
I will not watch it again. Nope. My girl watched it once. Old Yeller watched it once. Shut up. Shut up, Ryan. Shut up. Shut up.
Where's his glasses?
Shut up, Ryan.
Sorry.
But yeah, the Titanic. And what's funny is I've watched the movie many times. I just pretend it ends after the first disc. And then they've landed and they're in love and it's all fine and handy.
But guess what? On my Blu-ray version, they actually was able to squeeze the whole movie on the one disc.
Well, I'll never watch it again, so I have no problem.
I know a movie that ends up in the cold, and by you talking about like sad movies and stuff, Ordinary Angels. Did you see that?
We still have not watched that yet. I bought it. And I still haven't even opened it. I haven't even opened it up from its packaging yet.
Oh,
because
wow.
I'm saving it for.
But there's a frozen scene there where there's a snowstorm and they're trying to get through. That's in the trailer. So I'm
Is
not
this
giving anything
sad? Am
away.
I going to cry, Bill? Yeah. Bill?
You're going to laugh.
I'm going to.
It's so funny.
Well, I guess I need to prepare with sinus medication before I see this movie.
Well, I guess I'll be watching that one alone.
It's also based on a true story, though, too. And what I love when you're watching it through the credits, it's showing actual film footage of the different things, like the snowstorm.
See, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It? Oh, my gosh.
I just thought of one.
What?
Balto.
Yeah.
I loved Balto.
Oh, Balto. Okay.
What, didn't Kevin Bacon have something to do with that?
I don't remember, but I think so. I think he was
Balto?
Balto. I think he played Balto. I loved that movie so much growing up.
That's what I remember tying him.
Was that animated?
Yes, it was animated.
I know what it is. I don't know if I ever got to see it, though.
Oh my gosh, Bill, you have to see it. You have to see it. It is so endearing. And it's based on a true story. The only thing is Balto is not actually the real dog that saved the town. It was actually about, I think his name was Togo or something along those lines.
And he's pretty upset right now because Balto took all my
was a
fame.
real dog, but he was not the dog that led the company like Togo did. But basically, it's about this dog. So he's in this town. This town has absolutely hated him and treated him like shit. But all of the kids get sick and they run out of medicine. And the only way to get the medicine is take a dog sled team to go pick it up and then bring it back because there's literally no way to get it there because of how bad the storm is. And Balto leads this team back and delivers the medicine and ends up saving the town. And it's based on a true story.
Will it make me cry?
Yes. But it's happy tears. So
happy tears. But it's almost like a oxymoron.
Yeah.
It's happy, but it's tears.
It's very heartwarming. And honestly, my favorite part is whenever they're standing in and watching the Aurora Borealis. Because they do that really well in that animation.
I have to.
You have to see it. You have to see it. You will love it. Trust me, I give you good movies.
Sure.
Hey, fucker, you liked it too. Yeah, okay.
The Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Snowy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like both. I like the original classic too with James Arnaz.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good too.
It's funny is I never knew The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing was a remake.
Really?
I never knew
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I always thought that was the original thing. And then it wasn't until we got the remake that I found out that was a remake. And I was like, I said that I think that was probably around the same time I was also like, what do you mean remakes aren't new? They've been remaking it. I was like, it makes sense that over time they're just like, let's make it better and more modern and better and modern.
And let's not forget more gory.
And more gory.
Because that's all the remakes that you have from old horror science fiction movies from the past. They have to throw in extra gore and extra effects and stuff like that.
And you know what? You don't need all of that for a good story.
No.
But I do love that movie so much. I'm trying to remember my favorite part.
I know, watching all the screams.
I like where the head's crawling across on those spider legs.
Did you guys hear the theory that the thing got out in the dog? The dog escapes and runs from the facility, and there's a theory that the thing has latched onto that dog.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, because there's some way, I can't remember now, like the exact way that he was looking, but apparently the way that Kurt Russell's character looked at the dog, it was a indication that the virus had transferred and that he was infected the whole time.
So the dog's got. Oh, now are they making a thing too? Because I just read something recently.
I don't know.
But you don't know what to believe anymore on the internet.
Yeah, it's hard.
They keep announcing like there's going to be the World War Z 2. And so I looked it up, and someone said yes, they are working on it, and some people say no, that they're not talking about it. So it's hard. People have made false trailers and false, so you don't know what's real. And now I'm seeing the same thing about the thing, that they are making a thing too. I haven't
seen anything,
but I don't know if it's real or not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I do follow a horror group, and I have not seen that pop up. So I'm going to presume it's fake until proven otherwise.
It is fake.
Okay, well, there we go. Okay. How about Alien versus Predator? That happens on a tundra.
I liked it.
No.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
The first one, yes. The second
Yes.
one, no.
Well, I'm good with not talking about the second one because I didn't like
there were
it.
two. Well, and they're both the same. You know, Alien versus Predator. One of them was like PG and the other one was R, right?
Yeah.
And the one was really good, and the other one was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, the first one was fantastic.
It was
My
the
favorite
PG-13
part.
one that was good, but it should have been R, and then it was the R one that was bad.
My favorite part is whenever she kills the alien and the predator rips off a piece of it and then like draws the kill symbol on her to mark her as an equal. I loved that.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was so cool. I was like, yeah, she just proved herself to the predator.
Yeah. That was a good one. That
was such a good one.
The other one was very lame.
Terrible.
It was just
terrible.
There wasn't a whole lot to it.
I've only seen it once and I don't remember it. I blocked it out. I have blocked it out.
I think I have both versions, but it's been so long since I've seen either one. But I think I have both of them because I was trying to get all the Predator movies and all the Alien movies. But now there's so many Predator movies out.
Everything. Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Predator Badlands. I just saw that.
Predators is starting to catch up to aliens because there's like 10 aliens.
I know that. Well, didn't you say that you were a little more excited to watch Borderlands again? I'm excited to watch Borderlands.
No, Badlands.
Badlands.
Did you see Predator Badlands?
I said
not yet.
I said I was excited to see Badlands again because they were saying it was really good for a PG-13 movie.
I am excited. You liked it too?
I liked it a lot.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yeah, I really, really liked it.
I love Predator. That was actually one of the things Ryan said. He knew whenever I said I loved the Predator, he was like, "Okay, I'm married."
It's one of those things I like to tell you something, but I don't want. But anything you say about it's going to spoil something. So I can't
Don't say
anything.
anything. Don't say anything.
No, so we don't love the Predator. We love Predator.
Well,
because the Predator is a bad movie. I don't like the Predator.
I don't know.
You know what I meant.
That's like the fourth one.
We literally named our child after the first movie Predator. Okay, we literally named our child after Dutch.
You say Predator. You don't say the Predator because they made a movie called The Predator. And
that many people forget about and don't want to think about.
You seen that one? I know you've seen it.
I'm sure I've seen it. I can't.
So that's the one where at the very end of the movie, like one of the suit latches onto the guy and it's like comes on. And they realize like, oh, we have the Predator's armor.
Oh yeah.
And then you think that something big was gonna happen, but it flop, so nothing's gonna happen.
Did you see the movie Prey?
Oh, of course.
I love
that was probably. Oh my god, that was the best.
And it was just streaming. That should have been a major release.
Yes.
That was the first time I saw that. I was like, this is the first time since like the first Predator movie that we've gone back to where I was like, this feels like a Predator movie.
Right.
Or like
that should have been a major release. That shouldn't have been.
It should have gotten a theater release, but I think it came out during COVID, didn't it?
Because everything since then just slowly started going downhill. So like we hadn't had a good Predator movie in a hot minute.
Yeah, in a hot minute.
There's an animated Predator movie that's on there.
We watched it.
Yes.
Is it good? Because I haven't seen it yet.
So good.
Killer of Killers. It's really good.
Watch it.
It's on Disney Plus.
Honestly, it left me off wanting more. I would love a sequel. It deserves a sequel.
Well, and then they added a new ending to it where at the very end. Do you want to hear it?
No. Watch all the way until the very end. Do not click out of anything.
Okay. Let's just say it comes full circle.
With it being streaming, I hope they don't automatically cut over to the next thing, because that's what irritates me so much about streaming. That you're watching a movie, and when the credits are rolling, they shrink it down and says, play next. And it's like, no, there's more here. Don't do
that's why I was saying don't let it do that to you, because there is a lot more. Do not click out of it.
How do you keep it from doing that?
Well, you can't keep it from doing it, but what you do is you just click your over arrow and then click the screen again, and then it'll make it big again.
Okay.
Because you're like selecting it instead of the other.
I just hit the wrong button. Next thing I know, I've got the next movie coming up. I was like, no.
Yeah, no. Just what you hit, so you have your arrows pointing up and down and then side to side.
Right.
Point the back arrow, and it'll take you back to the screens. Now, sometimes it'll automatically inflate. Sometimes you have to click on it. So just see what it wants you to do.
Okay.
But just hit the back button and it'll take you back to that screen.
Take it right back to the beginning.
Because you do not want to miss any bit of it. Any bit of it.
Are there other than The Day After Tomorrow? I'm trying to think. I know there's a lot of, like I said, the low budget, sci-fi movies, about, end of the world frozen. But is there any other big movies that came out about, like the world freezing or the second ice age?
Besides the Ice Age
Planet
movies?
of the Apes. Wasn't that?
No. Ice Age movies, the animated movies, Ice Age.
Oh, yeah, Ice Age.
The Ice Age,
Other than that,
animated. But I mean about the end of the world sort of thing.
I don't think
frozen,
so. There's not many.
So
maybe Snowpiercer, but that was more of like an after.
Yeah.
It was more of like an after the world ended.
Right. They even made a series of that.
I don't think they were. Yeah, they did. I've never watched it, but I don't think they did besides The Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow is really good. There's a lot of copycats, though, from The Day After Tomorrow with all these different movies. What?
Something over there.
Is somebody going to kill us?
I don't know. It's something you got going on over there.
What do you hear?
The fan. Something's going.
No, it sounds like.
I shut off that little fan.
We interrupt this program to bring you an emergency broadcast. Right now, we hear something. There's somebody in the house. Somebody in the house!
Your fan is on.
Huh?
Your computer fan.
It looks like it might just be the computer fan.
You may need to shut it down, Ryan. You want to get over here and shut it down? Or are you just going to stare at me?
We're almost done with the podcast.
Okay.
I couldn't even hear anything.
Dang.
It's your computer.
I don't know what just happened. My computer fan is going a little wild.
Probably because you leave it on constantly. You need to let the sucker sleep sometimes, Ryan.
He's just trying to, he wants to feel that fan. He wants to feel the cold.
He's going to break it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be SOL.
Bro, we've had it for what? It's 5-6 years now.
I know, and it should last for another few.
I hope so.
Me too.
Well, the thing about The Shining in the snow.
Oh, man. The series.
Shining.
I like the series a lot better than that movie.
Yeah, I know you guys
So
both have
good.
that on that.
And it's not that the movie was bad. It was just that it did not follow the book.
It did not follow the book. The movie is its own thing.
Right.
It is not The Shining. It's not.
Yeah, even
it's just
Stephen
not.
King thought Jack Nicholson was way over the top.
He did.
But that's Jack Nicholson. If you're going to put Jack Nicholson in a movie, you got to expect that. That's him.
And I think that's why I don't care for Jack Nicholson. I do not care for Jack Nicholson.
I liked him in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
It's been a hot minute since
that one, and what's the one where it said, where they tell him you can't handle the truth?
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, no, what was that?
As Good as It Gets?
No,
it's not as good as it. That was, it had Tom Cruise in it.
Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. You can't handle the truth. I'd know it if I heard it.
Dang it. I can't remember.
Don't hurt yourself.
But that one was good,
What about Hateful Eight? You guys remember Hateful Eight?
Trying to remember.
I don't remember. I think I saw it.
Is that the one with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, Hateful Eight. And they got stuck in the cabin together.
Movie?
Yeah, that was fun.
I
liked it.
I think I saw it, but if I did, I don't remember a lot about it.
That was a very good one.
It was a fun one because it's a Channing Tatum too, isn't it?
Well, he's got a small role in it, but yeah, it's got a lot of people in it, but it's really good.
One thing I've seen just recently, the movie Black Phone 2 takes place out of
I've seen
where
it.
there's a snowstorm and a freezing, and I actually felt chilly watching that movie.
Oh, really?
And and I'm not giving anything away here because it's in the trailers, but when the grabber is skating on that ice with that axe, and he's skating coming across that frozen lake, that was pretty cool.
Oof, creepy.
Yeah. Did y'all see Black Phone 2?
No.
I haven't even seen the first one yet.
I saw the first
I like
one.
it better. Watch the first one first.
Sure.
Because the second one makes the first one even better.
Okay.
That's all I'll say about that. The second movie actually makes the first one better.
Okay.
Because it explains some things that you weren't aware of in the first movie.
Okay.
So watch them both. But they are both really good.
Okay.
Sounds nice.
What else we got?
Black Christmas.
Ooh, Black Christmas was a good one.
You guys remember that one? Mm-hmm. The original and the remake.
Yeah.
The remake wasn't too bad.
I did like the remake.
I think the remake has the late great Michelle Trachtenberg in it, right? Wasn't she in it?
I
Wasn't
think so.
Talking about the girl that was in Buffy?
Yeah.
Played the sister.
Dawn,
yeah.
She was in the Black Christmas remake, wasn't she?
I don't remember.
I'm not good.
If I saw her, it might be before I knew who she was, but I mean, I know her.
That's how well
Buffy.
I know her name and her face.
and I still gaslit you.
And somehow her and her mom still tricked me that she was always around on Buffy, just in the background.
So me and my mom, he had never seen Buffy, so I was like, "Oh my god, you got to watch Buffy. Buffy's amazing." And he's like, I'll take your word for it. We'll watch it." So me and my mom had we watched it a couple of times. We've watched it a couple of times together. So whenever we were talking, and I was like, "Ryan wants to watch it. Are you good with starting over?" Because we were actually in that season when we said, whenever we were like, okay, yeah, we'll rewatch it, no problem. So then we kind of looked at each other and was like, we should gaslight him.
Yeah, so the whole time whenever season 5 started, I was like, wait, I said Buffy had a sister? And they were like, yeah, she's always been around. She just hasn't been a main character. She's been in the background, this and that. And I said, has she? And they're like, yeah. Because I'm really good with actors and their faces and their names. So for me to know people, they really did get me, because they were like, no, she was in it. And I was like, she what? Are you?
We got him good. He did not know until it was revealed in the show. And then he goes, I knew she wasn't a part of the show.
I was like, damn it. I said, I knew it. But somehow you guys had me thinking that, like, yeah, I guess she just was in the show.
And that was pretty ingenious the way they did it. Because it had everybody. Because I'd watched every episode. I mean, I own the series.
Same. Well, my mom does.
And as I'm watching it, it's like, wait a minute. And it just really threw me. I'm like, who is this character? Where'd she? They just automatically just made a sister for her.
Right.
And it didn't even reveal until several episodes later.
Many episodes later.
So they really had us really fooled. So that your mind is thinking, she must have been there, even though I don't remember her. She must have been somewhere, or maybe she just came in from out of town or something. I don't know. I think, but she's too young to have been out away from home on her own like that. You know, it messed me up. But that was good.
They did the same thing to me, man. So whatever you experienced, I probably did too.
Well, it's funny because I did tell him at the start too, like whenever you first meet Spike in season 2, I was like, oh, you're gonna love Spike, and he goes, why would I love this guy? And I was like, trust me. And by the end of it, because you remember how it ends, Spike sacrifices himself. Yeah. He's just like, you were right.
I was like, he was so cool.
But then Spike went on to be an Angel.
And see, I did not watch Angel because I hated Angel. But
Angel. The series was so good because Spike is like a main character for a while in Angel. Because I think Angel, did it go 5 seasons, I think?
I think
Buffy went 7, and I think Angel went 5.
I did watch a few of Spike's episodes being in there. Like I watched the very first one because I was like, oh, that's cool. And I did watch the Buffy crossover as well, because Buffy crossovered and did an episode with Angel as well.
And the redhead, what's her name?
Willow.
She crossed over. She was in quite a few episodes of that too, of Angel. Did you see the Angel episode where both David Boreanaz and Spike, Angel and Spike, they're both puppets?
No, I did not see that one.
No.
They're like puppets, and it's like Muppets. That's what they look like. Only it looked like them.
Maybe I'll have to go back and watch it. Honestly, Angel just pissed me off. He was so whiny. He was such a bitch. He just pissed me off. Everybody else is like, oh, he's so hot, and I'm just like, he's a whiny ass bitch. Why would you like that?
But then I think that's what made it so good is when he became the evil Angel. Where he
what I liked him better, evil.
And he was downright
He was
cruel.
diabolical.
He was cruel, and that's what I really liked is that he could play both sides.
He's a great actor. David is a great actor. Yeah. His portrayal of Angel has nothing to do with why I don't like Angel, because I think he's a great actor.
You ought to give it a shot, because there's a lot of bad Angel in the series too.
Okay.
And there's a lot of humorous things between him and Spike that I know you'll love. If you like Spike, you're going to love all these episodes.
What I didn't like too is they killed Cordelia off in that show, and it's like, that wasn't even like her original show. Why would you kill her? I was kind of pissed off. I heard about that.
An angel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she kept coming back though, some higher angel or something. You know? So she was still in it, but as a higher being or whatever.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have to sit and watch it. There are only 5 episodes.
And I met Cordelia.
Did you? You've met Cordelia?
Yeah, I got a picture of me and her.
That's cool.
Charisma Carpenter, I think it's like Charisma. But I met her, got my picture. She actually took our picture. She took my phone, and she used my phone to take a selfie.
I hear she is the sweetest person in real life.
She can be kind of like
uppity.
Okay. I saw her at WizardCon, okay?
Okay.
And I went into the group where they're up there, and it was her. The one, Charisma Carpenter, the one that was in the dark-haired one that was in Charmed. She was in Charmed. Do you ever see Charmed?
I did not watch. I did not watch.
She's a big name. You'd know it if you heard it.
Shannon.
No,
not
Shannon.
Shannon.
Was it Rose McGowan?
No.
I was gonna say Shannon's the only one.
The one that was in there from the beginning.
Doherty.
But anyway, she was in, and then the girl that was in the funny zombie movie. She played. She was also in Wonder Woman as a secretary in Wonder Woman. Anyway, the 3 of them were together, and you could get up and ask questions.
Okay.
And I went up and I asked the question. I said, "Will there ever be a Buffy reunion?" And she says, "Wow." She says, "You're not even. It's funny because you're not really within our." Market, what we market, the age group. I said, well, yeah, but you've gotten a lot older too. And I told her, I said, it doesn't matter how old you are. if you enjoy a show,
sure.
What's the word when that they use to market to a certain audience that your
target audience?
Target. Yeah, she says you're not even really part of our target audience. I said, yeah. I said, but let's face it, it was on for 7 years, so it was a lot younger when I saw it, and it said new age too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she was it was kind of cocky the way she said it, like. What are you doing here? That's the way I took it.
Okay.
Maybe I took it wrong. So that's why I came up and said, well, we're all getting older. You too.
Yeah.
And then she said there probably would not be a reunion show because David Boreanaz was busy with NCIS. And so they could not get David Boreanaz back to do the justice to the reunion. But then it was afterwards. I got pictures of them standing together. And then I got... picture, like I said, she took my phone and took a selfie of me and her together, and I've got that. So
nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna close it out with Everest. Has anybody seen Everest?
Nope.
You seen Everest? Jake Gyllenhaal was in that, but his character unfortunately died.
Is that another one where they're hiking up the mountain?
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure it's inspired by true events and stuff.
I think you're right.
It came out in IMAX 3D, and I remember seeing that in IMAX 3D. And it was tense. That made me feel cold. That made me feel cold.
I bet.
Makes me want to bundle up and everything, which is something you all should be doing. As we close this podcast out, because it's been a hot minute. It's been a good minute. It's been a good show tonight, everybody.
Who was in the original Charmed?
Who is it?
Holly Marie Combs.
58 people in the cast of Charmed.
Oh,
here are the first 3.
I already got. Thank you.
Combs.
Yeah, the first thing.
Holly Marie Combs. You know who that is?
No. Sorry. I did not like Charmed. My mom loved Charmed. I did not like Charmed. It just became too dramatic and less of like a supernatural show about witches.
Need that voice to...
I mean, I'm sure she did other things too, but that's her.
Yeah.
Need that voice to close out the podcast.
She was really nice.
What?
That voice that was just talking just like, thank you for watching and listening. Have a good night. That'd be a good way to close out, wouldn't it?
No.
Just don't sing Ice Ice Baby again.
Oh, God. You had to mention it.
Real Talk After Dark.
I'm sorry.
Vanilla Ice. Please don't come at me with that copyright. Because I was singing it myself. It wasn't the real song. I was singing it myself. It was the real song.
Oh, me knees.